And now, a dramatic reading of the lyrics to Tupac's 1996 chart topper, Hit 'Em Up, by some English lady.
First off, your and the clique you claim. West side, when we ride, come equipped with game. You claim to be a player, but I your wife. We bust on bad boys for life. Plus, Puffy trying to see me. Weak hearts I rip. Biggie Smalls and Junior Mafia is some mark-ass. We keep on coming while we're running for your jewels. Steady gunning, keep on busting at them fools. You know the rules. Lil Caesar, go ask your homie how I'll leave ya. Cut your young ass up, leave you in pieces, now be deceased. Lil Kim, don't around with real G's, quick to snatch your ugly ass off the streets. So peace. I'll let them know it's on for life. Don't let the West Side ride tonight. Bad boy murdered on wax and killed with me, and you'll get your caps peeled. You know?
News. Check your panties. About 175,000 rice. I think that was supposed to be pantries.
You guys rock.
Hey, thank you, man. You guys rock.
Mornings with Jones and Tyrrell starts now.
That's us. Good morning. I'm Brent Jones.
I am Brenda Tyrrell.
This is Fort Erie Radio.
It is.
Happy Friday to you.
Yes, happy Friday.
Happy Siege weekend, and welcome to the show.
I'm very excited. The tents haven't started yet, but they will by the time I get home.
Oh, yeah. By the time you're home, they'll be working on that for sure. Bit of a Fort Erie Radio party this morning. Jack Sutherland in before the sun comes up to get some work done. Stephen Pissarro here picking up supplies.
Yeah.
We were just missing Simkus this morning.
Yeah. Simkus, just slacker.
And everybody, I assume people assume it's like we're the only people up at this time in the morning, like aside from people listening to us, but I mean at the station, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, no, we basically had half our entire staff here this morning.
Yeah, I have to admit, from my aspect, it was kind of weird. It's like, shouldn't you be asleep right now?
Yeah.
You're not morning people.
Aren't you on in the evenings?
Yeah.
Why are you here? Aren't you on weekends? Yeah. Anyway, you just never know what you're going to find here at Fort Erie Radio.
You don't. It's always an adventure.
Breaking news never sleeps. I hear 24 hours a day.
Neither do we.
Yeah. Yeah, I slept a little bit last night.
Did you?
Yeah, a little bit. Top of the hour. Let's see what's making news.
News, sports, and weather at the top of the hour. Presented by Jones and Tyrrell.
This morning's news is brought to you by Niagara Parks. Don't miss the annual Siege of Old Fort Erie this weekend, Canada's longest-running battle reenactment with live artillery demonstrations, thrilling clashes, and authentic military encampments from the War of 1812. Visit niagaraparks.com/siege for details. The town will be inspecting sanitary sewer laterals in Fort Erie's north end next week. Starting Monday, flusher and camera trucks will be active, which may temporarily block some driveways, but no service interruptions are expected. Each inspection takes about an hour. Town says the program will help to identify infiltration or structural damage, root intrusion, and evidence of deterioration. A group of Fort Erie service organizations will be coming together next month for an event focused on suicide prevention and awareness. The event is called We Have to Talk, and it'll be hosted September 20th at the Fort Erie Native Friendship Center. Teresa Murphy of Strong Fort Erie Neighborhoods told Fort Erie Radio the suicide is a topic that unites the community. Other organizations involved include Bridges Community Health Center, COPE, and the Fort Erie Multicultural Center. The event is free to attend and open to all. The parking restrictions we mentioned yesterday around the Old Fort will take effect beginning later today. Look for signage and perhaps avoid the area if possible. Details are on our website. Yesterday, we told you the Tragically Trip would be performing at the Crystal Beach Supper Market. That was incorrect. They don't play until August 28th. It was Neon Dirty who played last night. Still a great band, but apologies to anyone who went down to Waterfront Park on our advice, expecting to hear a Tragically Hip tribute. Niagara College is facing staffing and program cuts due to funding shortages and declining international enrollment. The college will lay off 29 employees and has already offered retirement incentives to 124 staff members. Communications Director Michael Wales said the details about the layoffs remain under discussion as processes for unionized employees are still underway. And lastly, at about 11:30 yesterday morning, Niagara Regional Police picked up a 21-year-old in Niagara Falls in the area of Main and Ferry Streets and charged him with drug trafficking. He was in possession of fentanyl, a digital weighing scale, and some Canadian cash. The suspect is scheduled to appear in court. For more information on these stories and more, please visit forterieradio.ca. What is happening in sports?
Well, the Jays start a new series against the LA Dodgers tonight at 10:10. They also play all weekend long with games Saturday at 9:10 and Sunday at 4:10. Buffalo Bisons lost to the Worcester Red Sox with a score of 2-1 yesterday. They play again tonight at 6:45, Saturday at 4:05, and finish off that series Sunday at 1:05. Ticats lost 38-41 in overtime to the BC Lions last night, while the Argos take on the Red Blacks Saturday at 3 o'clock. Buffalo Bills return to the field tomorrow at 1 o'clock for their first pregame. They're going to be hosting the New York Giants. And in local sports, the Fort Erie Cannons are headed to the Falls Sunday to play the Niagara Falls Expos at 1 o'clock. And that, my friend, will be sports.
27 today, sun and cloud. High UV index, low of 22 overnight. 28 tomorrow, more sun and cloud. 29 Sunday, sun and cloud mix. You're listening to Mornings with Jones and Tyrrell on Fort Erie Radio. Stay right where you are because we'll be right back.
Hi, this is Gilbert Gottfried, and I just want to say, if you buy a man a plane ticket, he can fly for a day. But if you kick him out of the plane, he'll fly for the rest of his f***ing life. Anyway, here's Jones and Tyrrell.
You are now listening to Mornings with Jones and Tyrrell.
6:12 and 18 degrees, Fort Erie Radio. I'm Brent Jones.
I am Brenda Tyrrell.
Welcome to the show.
Yes.
Join the conversation if you like.
289-931-8400.
Call or text us for any reason you please. We got this beauty on the text line here. Text in, introduced himself as Brad.
Hey,
He said,
Brad.
hey, fair warning, I stopped listening to such and such other local station because their playlist was so short. I didn't want to hear the same song at the same time every day.
Yeah, I hear you.
Said, how we doing so far? The response, we shall see.
Nice.
Okay, well,
nice.
Thanks for giving us a fair shake,
Yeah,
bro.
you can't use us as a watch. Oh, we're playing like Pink Pony Club. It must be 10 past the hour.
No, I mean, we have most commercial rock stations have like 300 to 500 songs in rotation at any given time. We're closer to 800 to 900, so
Yeah.
a little more of a mix. But at the same point, people turn on the radio and they think, they're like, I'm going to find a station that plays songs I never hear. It's like, well, that's a station that's never going to stay in business,
Yeah.
right? Like, you got to play songs people know, right? Like,
Yeah,
otherwise,
exactly.
Otherwise, what are you doing?
You just don't have to play the same three ones every hour.
Yeah. There's that part. So I think our music mix is solid. But
I think it is.
We're always tweaking it.
You know what? I enjoy it so much I work here.
Yeah, I show up and listen to it every day, and it's on in my kitchen when I get home, and
There you
on my
go.
back deck, and in the garage. Yeah, you know. I'd like to start our show most days with a Would You Rather. What do we got for today?
Would you rather wake up every morning to the sound of a marching band parading through your bedroom, or wake to a random motivational speaker shouting life advice at you even when you're in the shower?
Oh, marching band. I mean, the problem is like both these scenarios are going to wake up my kids, and that's a problem at 4 o'clock in the morning. You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, selfishly, if I have to choose between those two, I'd rather have a marching band.
Would you?
Do I? Oh, come on. Motivational speaker? Like, I mean, if you can believe it, and you can conceive it, you, Brenda Tyrrell, can achieve it. And you're like, yes, sir, I'm up. No, I don't want that.
No.
Gotta kick rocks. Get
Sounds
outta
like
here.
you've already done that.
I have seen, spoken to, been to so many of these motivational. I was telling you yesterday, I've spent so much of my professional career, and I had a professional career prior to moving to Fort Erie, by the way. You know, all of it. I do it still with real estate, but I mean, it's not the same as like suit and tie, show up at conferences type of business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the kind of sales, organized sales I used to be in.
Wow.
And it was like listening to motivational speakers and all the rest of it. And it's like, after a while, it's such a repeated broken record. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to hear that ever again.
That
Like,
makes sense.
The whole marketing 101 is you have to create a need in order to sell your product as the solution. And
Yeah.
the worst part about the self-help gurus, the motivational speakers, all those guys, is they create the hole in the void in you where they go, here's everything that's wrong with you and why you're not succeeding. And the only way you'll cross this gap, we bridge it, is if you buy my course, you buy my books, you come to my seminars.
Isn't that them helping you?
Well, it's them helping you after they created the problem. It'd be
But how is that self-help? Somebody
it's-
else is helping you. You're not doing it yourself.
Yeah, regardless of what you want to call it. It'd be like me coming up to you and slapping the coffee out of your hand and then being like, want this K-cup? It's only $30. You know what I mean? Like,
First off, if you slap the coffee out of my hand, you would not have time to offer anything else because your body would not be found. Yeah.
yeah. But you get the point, right?
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
I
like, they create the need and then sell you the solution. So, I don't know.
Sounds like Bell.
Cell phone not working? Let's get that plan upgraded.
Yeah,
We'll get you a new one, get you a new device. Let's go.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll take the marching band. I don't mind a good marching band. As long as they all play in sync and whatever, I'm good with that.
Yeah, see, marching band, I can't do marching band. Pipe band, fine.
No.
But marching, like, straight up, like, brass marching band, like a high school?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I don't want high school kids in my bedroom,
Can't-
but I mean,
can't do
like,
that.
I'm assuming a grown group of professionals.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, marching band, not... A pipe band, fine.
Yeah.
I'll take a pipe band. I'll even take a drum corps. But not a marching band.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to take the motivational speaker?
Yeah,
You want
unless
Tony Robbins waking you up every day?
Unless that...
Telling you to coal walk to the shower? Fire walk?
You know what? If nothing else, it would be nice to start my day with a little cardio, beating the hell out of somebody. Just saying.
All right. No
Yeah.
consensus today?
No, 'cause not unless that marching band's got bagpipes in it.
All right. Well, they
It's
could.
just like home and I could sleep through it.
They could.
It'd be like childhood.
All over again.
Yep.
The weird down news.
What do we got for this morning?
Well, in North Yorkshire, in England, pest control workers caught a rat so big, residents are now checking to see if it needs to pay council tax. This rat measured over 22 inches from nose to tail, so it's basically the size of a cat.
So how long is a typical rat? How long average rat? That's 22 inches. This is... Oh, this is giving me how long they live. How long in inches? I'm just curious.
Yeah, so it's like a small cat, except it doesn't purr. And
Okay.
it gives you like plague nightmares.
So not a brown rat. Body length of a rat's usually 9 to 11 inches.
Yeah. So
Okay.
22. That's
So it's basically almost twice the size of a typical rat. Okay.
That's a big ass rat.
Did it come into like some ooze in the sewers
Well,
or what?
local counselors say it's a sign of the growing rodent problem, and I'd say that problem is growing in
it's
more
growing,
ways
all
than
right.
one.
Yeah.
So they've called for more funding, as well as like a borough-wide vermin survey.
Okay.
So I guess like finding out if like what vermin live there and if they're happy, how they can rehome them. I don't know
see.
what type of survey questions you have for vermin. Anyway, it's the size of a cat. So I don't know, like keep your cheese locked up, I guess. Sleep with one eye open.
I guess so.
Not cool to hire a piper. North Yorkshire, you know.
Give it some little turtles it can raise to teach ninja moves to.
Yeah, exactly. You got to just have 22-inch rat. That's just like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think
And
my cat is that long.
I don't think that includes the tail because typically a typical rat it says is about 11 inches, then another 11 inches for the tail. So it's got to be to like the base.
It says from nose to tail, so that's just the body.
It's got to be the base. Yeah, like the base of the tail.
Yeah.
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 Well, what do you do when you run into one of those? I mean, like it's
Run.
probably wants
Run.
probably wants nothing to do with you.
Give it your firstborn child and leave.
They don't know how this thing grew to be that size, though. There's no like natural explanation for it or unnatural. It didn't.
I'm gonna no. It wasn't
Radioactive
like,
material?
No, it wasn't. There's no nuclear power plants or anything like that. In North
Superhero
Yorkshire.
origin story.
Maybe it's hanging out at the gym.
Is this thing got
eating
disease?
all the protein shakes that people have like chucked away, and now this rat is pumped.
Is it gonna be like a bubonic plague, like on steroid? Like I'm just saying, if it bites you and it's got disease, is it gonna be like super diseased because of its size?
At that size, could it take off an arm? Like
Probably. You start.
that's insane.
Yeah, and somebody found this in their house, didn't they?
Yeah.
It was like this.
Yeah,
chilling.
in their house.
It probably couldn't get back out. It got in, ate all their snacks, and then it was like, I'm stuck
Yeah,
here.
it probably came in through the door when the person came in.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, through the like the cat door or something like that.
Just stood up and opened the door.
It's just insane.
Man, it's 2 feet basically. If
It's got its own key.
If it stood up on his hind legs, it'd be 2 feet tall.
It
right?
had a
Almost.
backpack on. Came in with the toddler. Nobody noticed.
Well, what are they get? So, what are they doing with this thing now? Is somebody going to keep it as a pet or what?
No, no. They're getting rid of it. What they're doing with it, I don't know.
They're going to feed it to the animals at the
I
Denmark
was going
Zoo.
to say Denmark Zoo might be
Denmark
interested.
Zoo wants that rat.
But then again, they might like just keep it as something. I don't know. What do you do with a 22-inch rat?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do with a standard size rat.
All I know is I would love to know how this borough-wide vermin survey is going to go.
Yeah.
What else are you going to find that's there? Maybe this was the smallest
Maybe
rat.
that's the only thing they can tell us about right now. The rest of the things they found, they have to keep top secret. You know?
Maybe there is no other rats because this one ate them all.
Yeah. This is the Rat King right here. That's gross, man.
It is.
I see mice on my back deck all the time, and They creep me out only because of the way they move. I mean, they're so small, so you only see them out of the corner of your eye, and they're like, boom, and they jump on a post, or like, oh, I see him coming out of my neighbor's attic all the time.
Yeah.
He doesn't think he's got any mice, but they're there.
We normally get mice in the winter. Like, as soon as the first cold snap shows up, we'll get like the odd mouse inside the house, but they don't last very long.
Yeah, well, you got the Merchant of Death there.
I do. The fluffy Merchant of Death gets them, shows them around the house. Like, you used to walk around here. It's my territory now. Yeah, and then normally, like, rips them apart and leaves the bodies underneath the Stephen King bookshelf, because that's going to end up well. Yeah.
If you're just joining us, we're going through the weird damn news, strangest news stories from all over the world. I got one coming out of South Korea. A lot of interesting pop culture things coming out of South Korea, notably Squid Game,
Yes.
K-pop music, that sort of thing. I guess there's a certain look that a lot of these K-pop stars have that young women in South Korea are trying to emulate now. I've sent you a photo.
Look at this photograph.
And you're not going to like this. I'm just warning you in advance.
Yeah, they get a lot of weird plastic surgery done, like with their eyes and stuff.
Yeah, there's all kinds of strange procedures going on there. Now, if you're looking at the before and after of this photo I just sent you, I'll explain to listeners what you're seeing. What you're seeing in the after is perfect 90-degree shoulders using cosmetic procedures. So shoulder fillers are being used to create sort of sharp, lifted, 90-degree angular shoulders in young women, rather than like a traditional, more like rounded, so we'll say feminine look.
That's going to work out well.
Barbie Botox to relax trapezius muscles, making neck and shoulders appear longer and slimmer. TikTok video from different, content creators in that part of the world shows how they use these fillers to create this really sharp, angular shoulder line.
Yeah,
which just looks painful to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say they had that look in the 80s, and it was.
Yeah, but that was shoulder pads.
I was
going to
say, yeah, it was created by shoulder padding.
Yeah, it's not
which
putting
is
fillers in
cheaper
your body.
and optional. With a lot of these weird plastic surgeries and fillers and stuff,
cosmetic enhancements, we'll call them.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. One of my favorite shows is Botched.
Okay.
And it's all the people. It's like, I went to Brazil, got this procedure done that's illegal everywhere else. I would like to have it undone. And it's just like...
Probably harder to have undone than done in the first place,
Some
I
of
would
the
think.
stuff is just crazy what people will do to themselves.
Well, there's no... I guess the good news, no major health concerns noted with this procedure at this point.
At this point.
At this point. You don't know, I guess, long term what that might do to your rotator cuff or something, right?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Just like the function of your arms has been changed. How much damage you're going to do if you decide to do a pull-up.
Now, I don't... Well, this is it. You never know, right? But... There's a whole bunch of these extreme body beauty modifications coming out of Asia, and I don't know what these things are, so don't quiz me on it.
Yeah.
But the article lists calf blocking surgeries in Korea, buffalo horn lip reshaping in Thailand, protruding elf ears in China.
What?
Buffalo horn lip reshaping. So I don't know if that's like people reshape their mouths in Thailand. I don't know what that is, but you're welcome to Google it if you want.
Buffalo
horn lip reshaping. I don't know. Some of these Pandora's box things, man. Are you sure you want to look this up? Are you sure you want to know what this is?
Yeah, I do. Okay, yeah, that's like for people that have like that little bit of like a Joker kind of curl smile.
Why so serious?
Yeah, they kind of take the Joker curve away.
Oh, so this is to try to fix something somebody's insecure with. It's like a nose job of mouth jobs.
Yeah, it's like a lip job.
It's a lip job.
It's a lip job where you just kind of take away that little bit of lift.
It's not somebody trying to like modify for beauty. It's somebody trying to take away what they perceve as like a flaw. Is that the idea? Okay.
Yeah, it looks
All
like
right.
it.
Well, whatever. Anyway, this viral trend, it's been called Jenny Shoulders. Apparently, it's been, it says it's existed in Korean beauty culture for years, but I mean, this is the first I'm ever hearing of it. Not that I'm a South Korean woman, but...
Maybe that's one of those things, like you hear the stories about how in, I think it was in China, the women used to tape their feet to keep them small.
Oh, yeah. But no, the women did it. Parents did that with their kids from birth.
Well,
and they'd end up with these weird hooves.
This
like,
is to
horrible.
To keep their feet tiny.
Break their feet,
Maybe
man.
like it's the same sort of thing. Like when they're little, they like tie their shoulders down.
Well, this is just injections.
No, but I'm saying like the traditional method, I guess.
Oh, you're saying it's existed before, like they...
Yeah, like you said, it's got like this has been going on for...
Well, this is what they say.
Going on longer than plastic surgery, so that's all I can think of.
It says, though recently viral, the, quote, Jenny shoulder standard has existed in Korean beauty culture for years. So I guess that was always sort of the aesthetic people wanted to live up to, was these sort of angled shoulders. But until cosmetics made it accessible to the average person. It was just an ideal, right?
Yeah, we want to have the shoulders of the dolls that we create.
We want to look like Scully without the shoulder pads in her jacket from the X-Files.
Oh, man.
Anyway, that's your look at the Weird Damn News. Keep your shoulders intact and look out for 2-foot rats running around your house.
Somebody just said that'll show up in Black Creek, Fort Erie's leading area for cosmetic procedures.
Mornings with Jones and Tyrrell.
Surprise, motherfucker.
It is 6:48. It is 19 degrees. This is Fort Erie Radio. I'm Brent Jones.
I'm Brenda Tyrrell.
And this is the part of the morning we usually go through some rock news. And I got something here a little bit rock adjacent, if I can indulge you for a moment.
Please, rock adjacent me.
Rock. Are you a fan of NoFX? You know the punk band NoFX?
I don't mind them.
All right.
I'm not going to rush out and buy tickets, but if it's on the radio, I'm not changing stations.
Well, it's funny you should mention that because there's speculation, of course, that Howard Stern's XM radio show might be coming to an end.
Yes.
And I thought it was a good time to resurrect an old clip from his radio show in the 1990s of Stern dogging NoFX, one of my favorite punk bands.
That's how I used to start my mornings, man.
Who's picking this music? Who picked this one?
Scott on this one.
Scott picked this? Yeah, well, Scott doesn't get it.
Let him use that at his party.
Yeah, I'm going to play that at his disco parties. Scott, oh, man. This music is not rocking. It's just not rocking. Who is that?
NoFX.
NoFX? Man. No Talent. That's the name of that band. NoFX. No offense, man. It's just not rocking. Scott, please don't.
Yeah, Drugs Are Good. Great song. No Talent, name of that band.
Yeah.
That's a clip of him. That clip of him dogging the band was so well received. NoFX actually included on subsequent album releases. We included the audio from it.
That's awesome. Who is this?
They embraced it. When I've seen NoFX live, they actually reenact that skit before they play the song.
That's wicked.
Yeah. Anyway, what's happening in real rock news?
Well, the New York Mets are turning back the clock to Beatlemania.
All right.
On August 15th, Citi Field will celebrate the 60th anniversary of the Beatles' groundbreaking 1965 Shea Stadium concert when they host the Seattle Mariners. So at 6:15, the fans get to catch a 1964 tribute rocking out in front of Shea Bridge.
All right.
The first 15,000 fans through the gates get an exclusive Shea Stadium replica. And folks who actually worked at the show in 1965 are going to be the people throwing out the first pitch.
Really?
Yeah.
How do they verify that? I was working there in 1965. Why don't I just go in and say that? Like, how do they prove you're working there in 65?
Well, looking at you, they'd go, you weren't working anywhere in 1965, bro.
It's ageist of you. How do you know this? How do you know this to be true?
I'm just saying. So,
no, but you know what I mean? Like, how do they verify that? How do they verify that? How would they know?
Well, they know what staff, I guess, work there.
I guess so.
Work at Shea's. Yeah.
Their records are that good. Are they going to go back and check your social security number? And I don't know.
I don't know. Paul McCartney described the show back in 65 as magic, just walls of people. So to cap it all off, they're going to have a Beatles-themed fireworks show after the game.
What is a Beatles-themed fireworks show?
I have no idea. I'm assuming it's going to be fireworks set to Beatles music.
Oh.
I don't really know.
Okay.
I do not know.
This might be the least exciting rock story I've heard all year.
Well, I thought it was really weird, though. Well, any rock story that starts off with the New York Mets.
Yeah, the New York Mets.
Makes you go.
Reliving the Beatles' glory days.
Yeah. Even though, Shea Stadium, long gone. It's
neither
now Citi Field.
Neither a fan of the Beatles or the Mets. So, I mean, to me, it's kind of like a...
Well, it's like Mets got to do what the Mets got to do to get people to come to a game now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyway, Guess Who's having a reunion?
Okay.
Well, not like Guess Who, but like the actual band Guess Who.
Let me think. Is it the Guess Who?
Yeah, good guess.
Did I guess correctly?
Yeah, you did guess correctly.
All right.
So Burton Cummings, Randy Bachman, they're going to reunite on January 31st for a concert at Fallsview Casino in Niagara Falls. And first confirmed reunion date is going to be February of 2026. And tickets go on sale today.
Today, you say?
Yeah, today at 10 a.m.
Wow.
You can pick up your tickets for Burton Cummings and Randy Bachman.
Oh, there you go.
Fallsview Casino.
A lot of good shows coming up at Fallsview.
Yeah.
We should actually go through that next week one day, just like all the shows coming up at Fallsview, because there's I can't remember who I saw yesterday. Somebody coming to town.
Yeah, Bachman has also reactivated the Bachman Turner Overdrive.
Okay.
So there's going to be more tour dates for them coming up in the later in the year.
OLG gets a lot of cool shows.
They do.
Saw Penn and Teller last year with our friend James Kulik, at OLG. That was a lot of fun. Yeah,
I like Penn and Teller. They're pretty
I do too.
funny.
Yeah, and it's a great venue.
Yeah.
A really good spot. All right, well, that'll do. Rock news for today, whatever the hell day it is in August 2025.
Hello. How about that ride in? I guess that's why they call it Sin City. You guys might not know this, but I consider myself a bit of a loner. I tend to think of myself as a one-man wolf pack. But when my sister brought
Brenda Tyrrell
home, I knew he was one of my own. And my wolf pack, it grew by one. So were there were two of us in the wolf pack. I was alone first in the pack, and then
Brenda Tyrrell
joined in later. Two of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas, looking for strippers and cocaine. So tonight, I make a toast.
What do you got there?
Mornings with Jones and Tyrrell.
11 past 7, 19 degrees, Fort Erie Radio. I'm Brent Jones.
I am Brenda Tyrrell.
Welcome back to the show. It is time for your latest updated fentanyl report. Now, we mentioned this story at the top of the hour, but we got to keep highlighting these fentanyl busts.
Just in case President Trump is listening.
Yeah, just our friendly little counter-tariff measure over here at Fort Erie Radio. We're busting the fentanyl dealers all over the place.
And this one is shocking.
Yeah, what happened this time?
Well, community complaints about frequent drug activity near Main and Ferry Street in Niagara Falls.
Now, can I just pause you right there on this story? Because I pulled up Google Maps Street View here because I wanted to see what's at Main and Ferry. I couldn't picture it in my head.
Yeah, nothing.
Because they said all this stuff is going on behind a commercial building. So on one corner, you got the pawn shop.
Yep.
The other corner, you got Big B Convenience. The other corner, you got the Money Mart check cashing place open 24 hours a day. And then on the other corner, you got Cash Money, the check cashing place open 24 hours a day.
Now Main and Ferry, way back in the day, used to be like the old downtown kind of hub. And there's been lots of talk over the past, 20 years to revitalize it and bring it back, but it ain't Bridgeburg, man.
No,
it's not Bridgeburg.
You got Big B, you got the pawn shop, and you got two check cashing places. That corner's perfect. It's peak Niagara Falls.
Yeah,
it's
and
good.
A little bit further down the street from there, bus terminal.
Oh, I thought you were going to say tourists. Anyway, come on.
Well, that too.
The other way down Lundy's Lane, you're there.
So this shocking occurrence of drug dealing at Main and Ferry. Police got there at around 11:30 in the morning because
they were busy. Yeah.
Well, it's brunch. Hello. And observed three people behind a commercial building near the retirement home, acting in a manner consistent with drug trafficking and use.
I love the way cops word things in their reports.
Yeah.
We saw three people doing things consistent with drugs.
Yeah. Some little guy going, "Psst, hey, buddy, look what I got."
Because there were three there, but they only arrested the one.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming they only arrested the guy that
was dealing.
That still had it in his pocket.
The other two were customers.
So possession for the purpose. Yeah, one was a customer, the other one was his caregiver because it was behind the retirement home.
Right.
Yeah. So possession for the purpose of trafficking fentanyl, possession of the proceeds of crime under $5,000. They got 38.5 grams of suspected fentanyl,
now,
which
you've updated our tally for all these fentanyl reports we've done, and the new grand total fentanyl we've reported on this year.
669.9 grams.
Wow.
Which is almost a pound and a half.
Pound and a half of fentanyl.
Yeah.
How much would it take? How much fentanyl does it take to, kill a rhino?
That's like a how much wood would a woodchuck chuck kind of thing.
Well, the other part that I thought was funny about this report is the cops say street value is $8,360. So by my math,
approximately.
Okay, yeah, give or take a dime here, but that works out to $217 a gram. That's twice as pricey as Coke.
Yeah.
Because we found out the street value of Coke apparently is $100 a gram, so $217 for a gram of fentanyl.
Yeah, because you can cut so many things with it.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think so. I believe.
I don't even know what fentanyl does. Is that an upper? Is it a downer?
It kills you. That's what it does.
Right.
It's one of those ones that can kill you.
I don't know anything about street drugs. I'm so sheltered that way. I'm like, I don't know. What is it? What is a
Brent
fentanyl?
is such a good boy.
I just choose my vices carefully. You know what I mean?
I think was funny is some of the seized items the guy had on, aside from of course, the fentanyl and the cell phone.
Yeah.
He had $710 cash and a digital scale on him. Dude, note to self, okay? You weigh it up before you take it to the streets. You don't do it. How much do you want? Well, measure it live. You figure that stuff out before you leave the house.
So I just looked this up. It only takes a 2 milligram dose of fentanyl. So 5 to 7 grains to cause death for the average adult.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and like I said, it's thrown into so many things. So you could even be say you're smoking pot that you bought off the corner dealer as opposed to going to a store.
Which is weird because this town has 46 cannabis shops.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if you get it from the street guy,
Yeah.
there's a good chance, it could be oregano quality, but
Sure.
to spice it up, they've sprinkled a little bit of fentanyl on it.
Just like a little salt shaker.
Yeah. So when you go to think, okay, I'm just going to smoke a joint, it's not going to be too bad. You end up dying of a fentanyl overdose.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it's...
So... This has to be the most amateur bust, though, I've ever seen. Because, the guy's got his digital scale out in public. He's carrying $8,000 of fentanyl, but he's only got $700 in cash on him. It's not only great at not great at selling it, but also not great at counting it out. Don't you divvy that up in a baggie before you start?
That's what I said. Note to self, dude. You go out with it pre-measured. You don't, do it, per call on the street. And he probably only had $710 worth of cash on him because...
Means he's only sold 3 grams the past week.
It takes them a while to get downstairs from the retirement home.
I guess so.
Those pension checks don't cash themselves.
All right, well, this 21-year-old, it says scheduled to appear in court at a later date. I'm guessing by the weekend he's back out selling, but that's just my guess.
Yeah, and if you know more about the excitement going on at Main and Ferry Street, you can make an anonymous...
the police.
Yeah,
or
make an
Crime
anonymous
Stoppers.
call to Crime Stoppers.
Whatever you got to do.
Get some of that $710 cash for yourself.
Fort Erie questions and answers based on the Facebook group by the same name.
Also a great time.
It is. Well, some of these questions better than others, of course. But
Yes.
a couple times a week, we like to pop on the Fort Erie questions and answers Facebook group, find out what's on your minds across this town. Can I start with a few quick ones here? Just
Absolutely.
Sponsors.
Yeah.
Kim asks, does anyone in town do gift baskets?
No.
There's literally a business here in town called Gift Baskets Niagara.
Yeah. I have a feeling they do them.
Yeah, they do. Phenomenal florists and gift baskets, one of our sponsors, but also I'm a regular customer there, so 10 out of 10 would recommend Gift Baskets Niagara. Also came up in the comments, Manic Maker, Sobeys, Fox Shop.
What type of gift basket are you looking for? That makes a big difference.
Yeah, that's part of it too, I suppose. Then somebody says, looking for a handyman for a few jobs at home with reasonable prices, willing to pay for time and effort. I would hope so. Thanks in advance. House Call Home Services.
Yes.
Be a good recommendation. Again, they've done work for us. Great people. Somebody said Checo Homes Skilled Labor. Somebody said, what's up? Very helpful. And then somebody posted a photo of their laptop with funny things happening across the screen. It's our friend Maruna. His laptop has started doing this. As soon as I turn it on, who can take a look at it?
Paulo DiCarlo,
PDC Computers. That's who you want to talk to. He's done work at the station multiple times. Great guy. Usually same-day service. He comes to you, 289-686-9509.
And super reasonably priced.
Yeah. Oh, he actually commented. Paulo commented. I'd be happy to take a look.
Yeah.
Yeah. Paulo DiCarlo. Most common response in the comments.
Yeah.
Talk to Paulo.
The man, the myth, the only man in town.
Great musician. And local, Crystal Beach. Okay,
A super nice guy.
Want to knock those 3 out real quick. Make sure we didn't miss them. What else we got?
Well, I'm not sure if this is allowed, but we're looking for someone to do weed eating on our property tomorrow morning. Now, they're not looking for someone who's hungry. They want someone to pull the weeds. That's my guess.
Right.
It'll take 4 to 6 hours. That's a hell of a lot of weeds you got there, lady.
Mm-hmm.
We will pay minimum wage. We require the person to be responsible and not under the influence, please.
Oh, I'm out.
I feel bad I even had to say that. Then why did you?
You didn't have to say that. You said that for some reason. Why would a person say that in a job posting?
Maybe she's had a bad experience, somebody showed up drunk or
just to pluck weeds.
Some kid that was high. Yeah, I'll pull your weeds, man. I'm just gonna run to the store.
Pulling up with a big old jug of beef eater, being, let's go, lady. Where's those weeds at?
I'm here with my Jaeger.
Imagine if every time you went on Indeed and looked at job postings, they all started that way. Please, we take all applications very seriously. People under the influence need not apply.
Yeah, yeah.
That's when we apply to the most jobs, when we're under the influence.
Well, thank you for not putting that on the Fort Erie Radio job application.
The job posting, yeah. Could you imagine?
None of us would be here.
You didn't even apply to a job posting. You just sent an email. You're like, hey, I want to be on the radio.
Yeah.
You and 700 other people in the same week. Anyway.
Mine was different. I'd like to know about your advertising and.
Oh, yeah. butter us up first.
Yep, that's right. I'm not an idiot.
I know. A couple people said, yeah, I'm not a company, but I love pulling weeds. I'd be happy to do it as long as I can bring my daughter. Somebody says I have a weed trimmer. I do it. What I never like about these, come pluck my weeds job postings, regardless of the pay rate, plucking weeds, man, give them more than minimum wage. But when they say it'll take 4 to 6 hours, how do you know that? That's like when people go, it won't take long to clean my house. And it's like, you might have the filthiest pigsty in town.
Well, one of the reasons why I said that is because somebody said you could always just soak the area in vinegar too, to which the poster replied, tried that. It's too many weeds. We live on acres on a farm.
Oh, your acres are going to take 4 to 6 hours, huh?
So
have fun with that.
That's some crazy weeding.
This sounds like a nightmare. Don't take this job. Anybody, don't do it.
Yeah,
don't
apparently
help
they
Donna.
found someone to come and do their weeding.
Sucker born every minute.
Yeah.
We'll pay you for 4 hours minimum wage. It's going to take you 7 weeks to finish this job.
Yeah.
There'll be frost on the ground by the time you get these weeds out.
Yeah.
Where can I get keys cut in Fort Erie? Thanks in advance. Key Bros, a lot of people mentioned. Canadian Tire, Turkstra. Walmart has a key cutting machine. Ace Hardware. I'm going to throw out our friends at Rona. Oh man, I can't think of the guy's name. There's one guy in there. I go in and I'm like, can I get 17 copies of this key? And he always looks like he's not impressed. That's my bad though. I'll go in like the middle, like the busiest of the day.
Yeah.
Busiest part of the day. Like, I need 1 million copies of this one key, please.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rona's great. They'll do it for sure. Basically, Danny's on the Boulevard. I mean, there's so many places in town to get a key cut.
It's true.
Is Jackie new here? Like anywhere.
I don't
Everywhere
know.
cuts
But the
keys.
company called Keys, bruh.
Keys, bro. I wish they would change their name. We're trying to appeal to the youth.
Yeah, exactly.
Come in and be Keys. All right, what else we got?
Can someone recommend a good video camera for outside that will record as well as visual? Isn't all recordings visual?
Well, it could be
if you're
audio
using
recordings.
a camera?
Audio recordings?
Well, I'm thinking of video camera.
Yeah.
The key word in that sentence is video.
Blinker ring. Those are your choices.
But
Blinker ring.
where to buy? Thank you.
Yeah, Amazon, you can get Blink, and everywhere else you can get Ring.
Yeah.
And then it's like motion activated, doorbell thing, and you can just have it on so it just captures
They
video.
said a good video camera for outside, so I thought they wanted more of a security camera as opposed to like a doorbell cam.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, even with the Blink ones, they're motion activated. You can set them up anywhere you want, and they'll
It'd
start
be weird
recording
having a
if somebody walks
doorbell
by.
on various places of your house where there's no door.
No, but Blink is not a doorbell.
Oh, okay.
Like even the one at the top of the stairs here we have when you come in, that's a Blink camera.
Okay, I didn't know that. I just thought it was a camera.
And then I have them all over my house. Yeah, they're
Okay.
super easy to put up. You can do battery or power, whatever you want.
Yeah, Blink seems to be the big recommendation from everybody.
Yeah, because they're dirt cheap.
Yeah.
Amazon wants you to buy their plan where you get like unlimited video storage and that kind of thing. So they sell the cameras for it's like Alexa devices. They sell them for a loss. So they hope you'll use them to do more shopping on Amazon, right?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Blink is the way to go. All right, what else?
I thought it was going to be your turn.
Oh, is it my turn?
Does anyone know if the brand name Shoe Warehouse is open yet?
Yes.
Answer yes. Yes, it is.
I have a lot of respect for them because they said they'd be open first week of August and they were actually open
Yeah,
first
they
week
meant
of
it.
August. Yeah.
They seriously meant it.
When they said first week of August, I'm like, okay, October, let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
They
no,
actually
they were
did it.
not screwing around.
No, absolutely not. Yes, they are open. So, somebody said, what are the hours? The hours they're open. Just go, it's a shoe store. What do you think their hours are?
Yeah, Google them. Stop
24
by.
hours a day if you want to come in and buy Adidas.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
3:30 in the morning,
Yeah.
picking up a new pair of Skechers.
It's a shoe store. They're probably open, I'm going to guess, like what, 9 to 5?
Something
8
like
to
that.
6?
Something like that.
What hours do
Gym
they
hours.
think it's going to be open?
Same hours as the gym in case you like blow out a tread.
Yeah. That's if you're just joining us, we're going through Fort Erie Questions and Answers Facebook group. Haley asks, anyone know of bank machines in Fort Erie that offer U.S. cash? I didn't know that was a thing.
Yep.
Most people in the comments, well, a lot of people did mention Envoy, which you can go to for exchange, but apparently CIBC, RBC does that. Apparently even Penn Financial
Yeah, any of the
U.S. cash.
any of the banks that have a U.S. account option normally dispense U.S. cash
Did not know that.
as an option.
Did not know. Okay. Well, there you go.
You are now listening to Mornings with Jones and Tyrrell.
10 to 8 and 21 degrees, Fort Erie Radio. I'm Brent Jones.
I am Brenda Tyrrell.
Welcome back to the show.
Yes, and happy Friday to you.
Question we got on the text line. There's a truck stop on the way out of town. As a restaurant, What is it? How does anyone stop there?
Formerly the Denny's.
It used to be the Denny's at the Flying J. It's now like an Indian restaurant.
Yeah, it's
Indo-Pakistani food.
Tabak or something. Yeah.
I've heard good things. Never been there. Heard the food's tasty. Good venue.
Yeah.
Used to make a great Denny's.
It was, yeah.
Anyway. Today is August the 8th. What famous things happened today in music history?
Well, in 1960, Decca Records scrapped 25,000 copies of Ray Peterson's Tell Laura I Love Her because they felt the song, which recounts the last thoughts of a teenager dying in a car accident, was too tasteless and vulgar.
Oh, okay. And
However,
Last Kiss said, hold my beer?
Yeah. However, Ricky Valance went to number one a month later with the song. So, I hope Ricky gave like Decca a cut.
Little double standard there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it was different. It was a different record company.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
All right.
In 1966, in response to John Lennon's remark about the Beatles being bigger than Jesus, the South African Broadcasting Corporation banned all Beatles records.
That's all it took, eh?
Yep.
Wow.
Say you're bigger than Jesus, people take issue.
Okay.
And at least they didn't try to nail him to a cross. In 1986, David Crosby of Crosby, Stills, Nash, and, sometimes Young.
Sometimes Young, yeah.
Was released from prison after serving 3 years for drugs and weapons possession.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
That was one of the drugs he was convicted of.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
His conviction was overturned by a Texas appeals court in November of 87.
Oh, yeah? Why is that?
I don't know, but man, that sucks. You could have gotten those 3 years of your life back.
Yeah.
But then again, he would have just spent it drinking.
Yeah.
David Crosby, going through a bit of a hole at the time.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
In 1992, a riot broke out during a Guns N' Roses Metallica gig in Montreal. Well, Metallica's show was cut short after singer James Hetfield was injured by the pyrotechnics. So Guns N' Roses took the stage, but Axl Rose claimed that his throat hurt, causing the band to leave the stage early. So the cancellation led to a riot by the audience who overturned cars, smashed windows, and looted local stores and set fires.
So James Hetfield gets smoked by pyrotechnics.
And they
Axl Rose
smoke
has
all
a
of
sore
Montreal.
throat. And then they just go, we're going to turn this whole place into one big smoked meat
We're going to
sandwich.
pretend the Canadians won the cup.
Yeah.
Go trash the place.
We're going to pretend somebody spoke English.
Exactly. Montreal, how dare you? In 1996, Kiss appeared at the Riverfront Coliseum in Cincinnati, Ohio, where a fan threw his fake leg on stage, which all members signed and then handed back to him. Now, I have questions.
The captains of
on
Grift,
this.
otherwise known as Kiss.
So, one, when somebody threw the leg up there, did Gene Simmons go, hey, do we sell these?
Yeah, it immediately appeared in their merch catalog.
Yeah. And
prosthetics.
Did this dude have to wait until a set break to get his leg back? Did they just stop
They just
what
saw
they're
mid-song
doing?
and Paul Stanley's like, hey, everybody grab a Sharpie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what do you do now with your signed prosthetic leg? I mean, wear it, I guess.
I don't know. I have so many questions.
If you get backups or not.
I have so many questions.
That guy took a real risk, because what happens if they wouldn't have given it back, or he missed the stage and security just walks away with it?
I was going to say, nowadays, you try to chuck your leg up there, you'd be arrested and banned.
Yeah, pepper spray or something. Yeah, for sure. You may throw it on the court at a WNBA game. As long as we're throwing fake body parts on the court.
Why not?
Have a leg.
Yeah. Here's a leg up for you. You girls could use it.
Emotional damage.
In 2002, UK's biggest undertakers, Co-op Funeral Services, was reporting that bereaved families preferred pop songs to hymns at funerals.
Oh, yeah?
So, tops of the list. Wind Beneath My Wings by Bette Midler.
Sure.
Angels by Robbie Williams.
Okay.
My Art Will Go On by Celine Dion.
Uh-huh.
And my favorite, Another One Bites the Dust by Queen.
Another one bites the dust.
I would love to play that at a funeral.
I am putting that on my list.
Another one bites the dust.
I am putting that on my list. I've already got on my funeral. I want Wish You Were Here and Funeral for a Friend. Yeah. Another One Bites the Dust. You are now on the playlist.
Another one bites the dust.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
That's today in music history.
Say my name. Fort Erie Radio? You're goddamn right. Mornings with Jones and Tyrrell.
Hey, morning to you. 8:12, 22 degrees. I'm Brent Jones.
I'm Brenda Tyrrell.
This is Fort Erie Radio.
It is.
Welcome back to the show.
Happy Friday.
Join the conversation if you like.
289-931-8400.
You got this text. I'm going to ask the boys to give you a try at work today. They got TuneIn Radio over there. So
we're on TuneIn.
We are on TuneIn, yeah. Well,
yeah.
Give us a try, man. Hope it works out. Also, no update from our new listener, Brad, that was texting us.
Aw, Brad.
He texted in, said, fair warning, I stopped listening to a certain other Niagara radio station because their playlist was so short. And I want to hear the same song at the same time every day.
Oh, Brad, don't leave us. We want a performance review.
Yeah. Let us know, man. How are we doing?
How can I sleep on the weekend if I don't know if I've got Brad's approval?
Please let us know, Brad, if you accept this free product or not.
Please,
we want
Brad,
to know.
let us know.
Yeah. We're very interested.
We want your thoughts and feedback. 289-931-8400.
Call or text us for any reason.
I wait with bated breath.
Yeah. Welcome back to the show. We mentioned before the break, Canada's got a sock problem.
Yeah.
And we weren't kidding. To the
Socks,
tune of
danger.
26,492 socks.
That's right. Actually, it'd be more than that because that's pairs of socks.
Is that pairs?
That's pairs.
So it's actually more like 53,000 socks?
Yeah.
All right, enough of that.
Socks, danger.
So a company called Field Shear been selling heated socks for like 4 years, from August 2021 till June of 2025.
And just now, they've started
4 years
to cause burns, blisters due to heat, friction, moisture, and pressure.
Yeah, this is according to Health Canada. The merino wool models specifically, combination of, as you said, heat, friction, moisture, You're supposed to stop using them immediately and contact the company for refund or replacement. Can you imagine?
Okay, first off, why are you using heated socks in August? Why are you even using socks in August?
Yeah, I don't need regular socks, let alone heated ones. But
man,
heated socks, 52,000 of them out there. I'm trying to figure out, like, is this company not going to go broke? When you contact them, they're like 4 years worth of sock sales. You got to take them back and give me a refund?
What's funny is that, their big recall, in Canada, there's only been 19 incidents and 1 injury.
Yeah, out of
26,492 units sold.
Well, I suppose like 19 foot burns from using heated socks is probably 19 too many.
Even in the States, 11 incidents, 4 burns and blisters. Now, because that's America, I'm impressed with those numbers.
Yeah, and they sold 45,000 pairs there, way more.
Yeah, and these bad boys go from $80 to $130.
People spend $100 on socks to set your feet on fire?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey, they won't be cold.
We got to bring this up next time we have the fire chief on the show. How many times a year do heated socks and blankets start house fires?
Yeah.
I mean, that would suck. Like, you wanted these things just to make your toes toasty, and instead you end up with a giant blister.
Instead, they end up like burning a giant hole in your Birkenstocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you have a problem with your socks, I love that they list all the UPCs. Like, people still have the tag hanging off their 4-year-old socks. But anyway, you're supposed to contact Health Canada and use their online consumer protection incident form so they can keep updating this tally about how many incidents and injuries there have been nationwide. And you're supposed to contact Field Shear to get you a refund or a replacement. These guys are going to go broke. How do you replace 26,000 pairs of $100 socks? You know what I mean?
I don't know, but all I can say is the fact that it's taken it this long, like 4 years for your electric socks. So I'm kind of impressed. Like, maybe the socks have just that's how long they last. Like, it's 4 years. That's why these problems are coming out.
Imagine that balance sheet, though, at that company. Somebody in accounting right now has a liability on their balance sheet of $2.6 million to replace all of these socks that are floating out there.
How about the sheep? How about all those sheep going, no,
give me back my wool.
Don't make me into socks of danger.
Check out your sock drawer, I guess. Danger could be in your home right now.
That's right.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your socks are? They're on fire.
Play it safe. Have bare feet.
Yeah, it'll do. Canada's got a real sock problem on their hands. Yeah, all
puppets
19
from
of
hell.
You, all 19 of you that got a little warm.
This puppet show's on fire.
Mornings with Jones and Tyrrell.
King Kong ain't got on me.
Morning to you. It is 8:30 and 22 degrees. I'm Brent Jones.
I'm Brenda Tyrrell.
This is Fort Erie Radio. Welcome back to the show. Michelle Kolozetti is back from Simple Sanctuary Home Organization. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah, always. You're always welcome to come back. When you're not here, we talk about how nice you smell. You improve the studio.
Yes,
it's the shampoo or the soap or the perfume, something.
That was it. That was even the lead in today. It's like, it's a shame you can't smell our studio.
We're an audio
when Michelle
only.
comes in. See, people need to book you to come in to organize their house just to enjoy the smell.
Well, I really don't know what to say to that. Thank you.
Hygiene, very
it's
important.
One of the many
to Michelle.
services Michelle provides.
Nice smell.
Yes. If you got questions for Michelle, text them in.
289-931-8400.
What are you going to make us feel bad about today?
I'm not going to make you feel about anything today.
I'll be the judge of that.
Okay, fair enough. I'm going to try and convince you to do a few things this month so that your September is going to be fantastic when your kids go back to school.
Like work during the summer. That's what you want us to do?
Yeah, work so that you can pay for all the stuff that your kids need.
No, fair enough. Okay, all right, go on. What do we got to do?
Okay, if you do one thing from this, organize your Tupperware and your containers this month.
For lunches?
For
lunches and snacks?
Yeah.
All the lids and containers.
Lids, if it doesn't have a lid, if the lid doesn't stay on, if the lid leaks, you're going to let that go with gratitude. Because it's done its time. And you know, it snowballs. The lid doesn't fit, and then everything ends up in the bag that you have to clean on a Sunday morning because the kids left it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go out today, you buy a new box of containers, lids and containers. Why is it by the next day there's not the same number of lids and containers anymore? Where do they go?
Well, I'm going to tell you.
Are they with the socks?
They're with the socks. Whoever steals the socks steals lids. But you can prevent that by keeping the lid on the container when you store it, if you have the space.
Somebody's thinking.
Interesting. Now, okay, this time of year, it's, you dress the kid in the brand new clothes you just bought them for school. You turn around to hand them a juice box. They've grown 3 inches.
Yeah.
You've got another kid. How long of an age gap do you rely on to do the hand-me-down thing?
That really doesn't matter. Like, the thing that matters most is the time of year. So, you know, if you've got a little person and an older person and you've got winter coats, for example, is that winter coat going to fit when that little one is that size in their winter?
Right.
Yeah.
And if not, there's lots of people who can use that kind of stuff. And the other thing is you just can't keep it. You've got to label it. And you've got to keep it somewhere where you can have access to it and not just label it as in clothes. Like, this has to be a bin that says winter clothes, size 4 to 5. Brent's laughing. But
the reason I'm laughing is because you remember the saga with my winter coat last year?
Yes.
Where I couldn't find it because I didn't label the bin?
Yeah.
It took me till January to find my winter coat.
Yeah.
And I finally found it in storage, and as I'm driving away with the tote bin, the lid flies off.
Yep.
Well, Tyrrell's hanging out at the place, and then she's playing Frogger out in the middle of the road to go find the lid to my tote bin. All this could have been avoided with a piece of masking tape and a Sharpie.
That's it. You don't even need fancy labels. Something that's just going to tell you what's in there, and then somewhere where you can see it. Because, if you put stuff like that in your attic or in the way back of your storage room, it's gone for good.
All right. Well,
okay, but it doesn't matter what the age gap is. I know my sister had a couple of kids that were there was maybe 3 or 4 years between them.
Yeah.
Where I had clothes that were given to me three cousins down.
Yeah.
You know, so that's okay to keep that sort of thing.
And also, think about, is this going to be something that this kid wants? Is it in good shape? I find that a lot of times, bottoms tend to last a lot longer because they're thicker, right? Like jeans and khaki pants and that kind of stuff will last. Whereas T-shirts and shirts will go through the ringer because they'll get stuff spilled on them. They'll get ripped because kids are playing. So look at the quality of the stuff that you're keeping too. If it's not in great shape, then don't keep it. Keep the good stuff.
If you're just joining us, we're speaking with return guest Michelle Kolozetti from Simple Sanctuary Home Organization, based right here in town. What else do we need to know? Getting ready for back to school this time of year. What else we got to do?
Okay, you're going to start practicing. With your kids. You're going to practice getting dressed in the morning if they're old enough, or picking out clothes the night before and practicing getting their lunches ready. So you may have to do the, sharp things like making the sandwiches, cutting them, and all that kind of stuff. But you can teach them to put their yogurt, their juice box, a napkin into their lunchbox. So that's going to cut down on your time in the morning. And again, it has to be age appropriate. They can pick out their clothes the night before. They can get dressed in the morning if they're old enough. You don't have to do everything for your kids and have that 45 minutes of absolute mayhem every morning. They can start to help you, but they have to be taught to help you.
Now, is this a big part of what you do? And maybe that's worth a recap for listeners who are not familiar with you or not familiar with your business. So you spend a lot of time with people not just working on the stuff that's in their house, the sanctuary part of it, but you actually work with the coaching on the lifestyle, the habits. How do we fill us in on all that?
Absolutely. So getting your house tidied is literally the first step. It's not the end step. I come in, I help you get your house tidied, but then I work on your processes and your keeping those habits in place so that it continues. sometimes I'll get calls for people who'll be like, so you guys like come in when I'm away for the weekend and you like reorganize my kitchen, right? I'm like, no, it's not a TV show. It doesn't work like that. You got to be there because I want this to work for you when I go home.
It's like dog training.
Yeah, you got to do it.
You got to train the human, not the dog.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you have to teach people like the skills of organization. It's not something everybody's born with. It is something that you learn and you have to practice it in order to be good at it.
Yeah, that's the hard part for me.
What, like practicing or being good at things?
That little from column A, little from column B.
All right.
Yeah, practice does not always make perfect in my experience.
And
That's because
practice makes progress.
Practice makes progress. Yeah, there's no such thing as perfection.
Yeah. I just stopped trying.
Except for this morning show.
That's
as close
right.
to perfect as you're going to get.
You got that right.
Now, you're doing more speaking as well. People can hire you for speaking gigs, make all their staff feel bad about themselves in their homes too.
Yeah, it's going to be my new tagline. Hire me, I'll make you feel bad
about your life and how filthy you are. Yeah.
No, stop. No, I have been asked to do a little bit more speaking, and it's lots of fun because the groups I speak to are pretty diverse, and I can speak on a lot of topics. And you know, I like talking. Sorry, you guys know that already. So call me if you want. If you have a presentation or a workshop, I did a presentation to Probus in Niagara Falls, and they're the semi-retired or retired group from Rotary, or they used to be with Rotary. They were so fun because they were hilarious. Because I think as you get to that point in your life, you don't care. And I love it. It's great.
The jar of F's is all empty at that point.
It is thinning rapidly.
And they were fantastic. And I talked to them. The presentation I gave was called Leaving a Legacy of Love, Not Clutter. And it's about sort of getting your home and your stuff in order before you move on to the great beyond. And it was, I know this sounds crazy, but I tried to make it fun. And it's not about, okay, it's so sad you're leaving. But
I wish I'd heard this presentation when you started with, you're all going to die
You're all
one
going to
day.
die.
Another one bites the dust.
And before you go, don't leave your kids a mess.
Don't.
Hire me and I'll help you sort out all this nonsense you've got.
Listen, I get lots of
Let's
calls.
have fun, everybody.
Yes, because, if you get your stuff in order, there's a little level of peace that comes with that. That
of course
you're not the people you love most and who you've left behind are not dealing with your stuff. Yes.
So we got to wrap up in 1 minute here. Do you want to give maybe one more tip for back to school organization and how do people get in touch with you?
Okay. Last tip, do not buy school supplies. Go through your old school supplies. Wait for the list to come from the school.
I see.
And you can get in touch with me through my website, which is simplesanctuaryhomeorganization.com. Or you can find me on social media at simplesanctuaryhome.org. Or you can call me, 647-295-2657.
Very good. The phone number one more time.
647-295-2657.
Michelle Kolozetti, Simple Sanctuary Home Organization. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate it. All right, it is National Sneak Some Zucchini Onto Your Neighbor's Porch Day.
Awesome.
You know who'd be great at that? We have a video of a reverse porch pirate on our socials.
She leaves mushrooms
Yeah.
on people's porch.
Melissa wrote the Buddha Fitness loves running up to your door and leaving things behind.
Yes.
Probably dreaming of Chad Kroger the entire time she's doing it. But
Why you're not getting a zucchini, you're just getting mushrooms.
just mushrooms, yeah. But anyway, we'll get into that National Days. Also had a text come in when we were chatting here. We've been talking about our new friend Brad, who says he's auditioning us over here at
We
Fort
need a
Erie Radio.
performance review.
Yeah, usually what Brad might not know as a new listener is when people make requests at this station, we play Wheels on the Bus for them usually.
Yeah, but he requested a really good song.
Well, you want to play it? Shipping up to Boston?
I do. I love me the Dropkick Murphys. You know that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well then, it's your lucky day, Brad. But next time, I just want you're on notice, dude, okay?
Next time it's Wheels on the Bus.
Next time is Wheels on the Bus. Yeah, we don't
This
take
time,
requests.
Dropkick Murphys
We're
because
not-
they're awesome.
Yeah, we're not... We don't mess around when it comes to requests here at Fort Erie Radio. Anyway, we'll get into National Days next. I'm shipping up to Boston. Dropkick Murphys. You're listening to Fort Erie Radio.
Mornings with Jones and Tyrrell.
Good morning to you. Welcome back to the show. 8:51, 23 degrees. I'm Brent Jones.
I'm Brenda Tyrrell.
And this is Fort Erie Radio.
Yes, it is.
Text line lighting up over here.
Yes, it is.
First, Fire Station 3 playing us this morning.
Woohoo.
This is first time listening, but definitely not the last. We'll
Hey,
take it.
Fire Station 3.
Hey.
Thank you for saving our city.
New listener Brad, who thinks he's entitled to tell us what to play.
But it's okay. You picked a good song, so.
He's from Black Creek, apparently, so I
Yeah.
understand the sense of entitlement. Someone asked us, what's up? Well, we're hosting a radio show.
Yeah,
I don't know
what's up with you?
Yeah, you tell us. We got another listener trying to give us cucumbers from their garden.
Yeah, I'll take your cucumbers.
Well, that's silly because everyone knows that today is National Sneak Some Zucchini Onto Your Neighbor's Porch Day.
It's true.
Not
It's
cucumbers.
true.
The cucumber cousins.
Well, they're not sneaking it if they're asking.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. You're supposed to sneak them onto your neighbor's
That's
porch.
right.
Don't sneak produce into your neighbor's yard. Sneak it onto the WNBA court. Like
That's for
everyone else has been doing.
eggplants.
Yeah. Eggplants and silicone accessories, apparently.
Good times. Good times. It's International Cat Day,
Oh, yeah?
which according to your cat is every single day.
Yeah, and if you need a cat, we published a story yesterday at forterieRadio.ca about some of the fine
Yes.
specimens you can adopt
I
from
would
the local SPCA.
If it wasn't for the fact that Mayhem feels he is the Highlander and there can be only one,
Yeah, your cat's mean.
I would get another cat. Yeah, he's not mean. He just has a lot of rules.
Your cat's a bit of a dick.
Better follow them. His name is Mayhem. What do you expect?
Speaking of mayhem, it's National Pickleball Day. Man, oh man, you ever watch the seniors gather for a riveting round of pickleball? That gets vicious, man. Broken hips and
I think
dentures
they were
flying.
playing pickleball at the tennis courty thing in Crystal Beach when I took the dog there last.
Oh, you're talking about Ridgeway. Or, well, kind of Crystal Ridge.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
border
I
area.
think it's called the Crystal Ridge Park.
Crystal Ridge Park, yeah.
And the dog was losing her mind.
A pickleball?
Well, yeah, because
Pickleball
she
at
was
the
watching
tennis
the
court?
ball go back and forth.
It just doesn't go
over
that fast.
Over the tennis racket.
doesn't go
over
that
the tennis
fast.
racket. And it's like, there's a ball. There's a ball and I can't get it. There's a ball.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're into pickleball, I guess it's a good way to move around. I mean, that's about it.
Yeah,
Somebody always flips over the net by the end of the game.
And I have to say that the rackets that they use, if that's
Those
what you
little
want to call
paddles.
them. Yeah. It just reminds me of, like, where did you get those? A frat house?
Yeah. Yeah, probably. National Happiness Happens Day.
Yeah.
It says life feels like a warm summer day when you're filled with joy, surrounded by loved ones, and living your dreams.
Yeah.
Is that what we do here on the morning show?
Yes, we are.
Filled with joy. We're surrounded by loved ones.
We spread the joy. We are so full of joy.
It's National Dollar Day.
Celebrate a dollar?
Apparently, yeah. 2, 3, 10 if you got them. I mean, it's a day. It doesn't have any description. It just says National Dollar Day.
Yeah.
I'll take $1 if anybody's got one. There's a donation link on our website.
Yeah, it's better than take a penny, leave a penny.
Oh, is it that day too?
It is, and I guess that day's like just about extinct.
I remember being a kid and not understanding how that worked. It was like every store I went in, I just scooped out all the pennies and put them in my pocket.
Yeah.
So I thought it said take a penny. I didn't know I was doing something wrong.
Yeah, I remember. I remember when those first, in those early days, it's like seeing something that was quartered. It's like, oh, I don't have any money, but like counting out 25 cents from there. It's like that's not how that tray works.
Mornings with Jones and Tyrrell.
Welcome back to the show. 9:13, 23 degrees, Fort Erie Radio. I'm Brent Jones.
I'm Brenda Tyrrell.
Big thanks to Michelle Kolozetti for coming on the show this morning.
Yes, she's always a pleasure.
Simple Sanctuary Home Organization. Check them out. Get in touch for all your back to school needs. And join the conversation with us while you're at it.
289-931-8400.
Got one listener sending us pics of her Crocs.
Yeah, it's for you.
My feelings towards Crocs, very well documented.
Yes, that's why she sent them to
The
you.
most pointless footwear. Yeah, I don't need to see your Crocs.
Feeling the love.
No. Another listener who convinced his boss to turn us on the radio at work, he said, but apparently if we don't say hi to Pat, he's going to turn us back off. Turn us off, Pat. I don't care. It's fine. It's a free product, man. If you don't like what you hear, just change it. Half this town's listening to us right now. Like, you go anywhere, you're going to find us anyway.
Well,
so.
we also got a request from somebody to play some songs over the weekend to get their reenactment blood boiling.
Yeah, I said they're getting their kit together for the siege this weekend, which I take that to mean very uncomfortable and hot wool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how these reenactors do it, man. It looks so hot out there. But be a good time. Anyway, promised you some random stuff we found on the internet.
Random we found on the internet.
Random stuff we found on the internet.
Yes.
All right, well, let me give you a little precursor to this one. It's that time of year. People pack up the family, go head out on a road trip. With any luck, you can make it 10 minutes down the road before someone's going to stop and pee or whatever.
Yes.
So this dad,
no matter how many times Mom says, "Did everybody go to the bathroom before we get in the car?"
Use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Need to use the toilet. No, we're fine. And it's like 10 minutes. I have to go pee.
Yeah.
Well, this family had to make a little pit stop in Kingston. This dad, his family, he and his son met an interesting character while they were there. I'll let you have a
In
listen.
Kingston, I can just imagine.
In Kingston, Ontario. Here it is.
On a family road trip, we had to stop in Kingston because my son took a dump. I went to throw it out in a garbage can. There was a lady just about to start smoking meth next to the garbage can. She put the pipe behind her back and goes, "Who's little guy? Who's little guy?" To my 10-month-old as I'm holding him. He starts laughing. Turns out he only has his front 4 teeth right now. She has every tooth but her front 4 teeth. And she was like, "If we put us together, we make one happy mouth." He starts laughing. And that's what I love about Canada. Are you in the throes of addiction? Yes. Are you going to let it affect your attitude? Absolutely not. Good vibes only.
Good vibes only.
That's awesome.
On this road trip.
Even Canadian meth addicts are nice.
Yeah.
You know?
Just waiting by the garbage can. You throw away a poopy diaper.
Who's a little guy? And I like how she had the decency to like put the crack pipe away.
It's like, I'll just stuff this crack pipe back here where
Yeah.
it belongs while I greet your 10-month-old child.
Like play with your small child.
Smoking meth in broad daylight.
Oh, Kingston. A gift that
I
keeps on
wish
giving.
I wish it were just a Kingston thing, you know? It's like
Yeah.
so many places, stomping grounds I used to go to. Like even visiting my dad in London, where I'm just like, this whole downtown area used to be like a place where students hung out. It's like, it's just encampments and tents and stuff. Like, it's crazy, man.
My
the
parents-
addiction across this country is
Yeah,
crazy right now.
my parents' neighborhood hasn't changed any.
Well, where do they
really.
live? Like Thorold or something?
St. Catharines.
Yeah.
They're like in Secord Woods. Secord Woods will always be Secord Woods.
Everything along the the 401. It's like
Yeah, you go
Ottawa through Windsor, the whole stretch.
You go up to Hartselle Road and you might find some crazy, but man,
Yeah.
off the main drag, it's a place that never changes.
It's a positive message from your random stuff on the internet today.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Plan a road trip and you might meet a friendly meth addict or crackhead along the way. You never know what you're going to find on a family road trip.
Yeah, it's good to know that them and your 10-month-old can form a smile.
Yeah, you can form a bond together for
Yeah.
sure. All right. Coming up next, we got the Jones and Tyrrell exclusive, but just a little bit of housekeeping first. There's, unfortunately, and I regret to say this, there's been too many requests that have come in via the text line this morning. We made the mistake of playing Dropkick Murphys for our new listener, Brad. Now we've got requests for Iron Maiden. We got requests for Tragically Hip.
That's my fault with the
Yeah.
say yes to Dropkick Murphys.
say yes once
because
and
I
the
love
floodgates
the
open.
Dropkick Murphys.
You know, Jeff Arona used to ask us to play Kiss every 10 minutes, and we shut that down, and we got to shut this nonsense down too. We don't take requests. In fact, we punish them. This is not Spotify. This is not Apple Music. This is not an oldie station that'll shout out your 6-year-old on their birthday. We don't care about your kid. So here it is as promised.
But wait, I just want to say, as a Dropkick Murphy fan,
It's a great song.
this was worth it.
Well, is it?
It was. To hear I'm shipping off to Boston, this is worth it.
All right. Well,
Small price to pay.
Hope this is worth it too. Wheels on the Bus, Fort Erie Radio.
In 1966, Andy Dufresne escaped from Shawshank Prison. They say he did it because he missed listening to Jones and Tyrrell on Fort Erie Radio.
You are now listening to Mornings with Jones and Tyrrell.
9:31 and 24 degrees. I'm Brett Jones.
I'm Brenda Tyrrell.
This is Fort Erie Radio. Well, welcome back to the show.
And a very happy Friday to you.
Very happy text line is on fire right now.
It is.
What's funny is whenever we troll you guys with Wheels on the Bus or Miss Rachel or Rick Astley or whatever, none of you turn us off. You just text us instead.
Yeah, which is great because we
Great
have a
for
great
engagement.
great time with you guys.
Yeah, we got this
chatting on the chat line.
pile of text here. I thought you guys wanted requests this morning. No, we don't ever want requests.
Yeah.
No, we don't do that.
Yeah.
I feel like Jim Carrey on a sailboat when I listen to this station.
That's like the best line ever.
You're welcome.
That should like almost be like
Our new slogan.
Yeah.
Jones and Tyrrell. Jim Carrey on a sailboat.
Yeah.
Ouch, that's annoying. Not Baby Shark annoying, but annoying nonetheless.
Yeah, nothing is that level of
Yeah,
annoying.
well, I don't know about Baby Shark. That's a bit far. We got an angry Always Sunny gif. We got this question. How do we get punished if we request Wheels on the Bus? I'm thinking Tyrrell sings Wheels on the Bus. That's what we
or
do.
Rick Astley.
We Rickroll you.
Yeah.
We do that too. Anyway, keep them coming to
Or
it.
like we'll come up with we'll play like Ladybug's Picnic.
Be something. We'll figure it out. Don't worry.
Three of these things belong together.
We're creative folks over here.
Yeah.
Jones and Tyrrell exclusive time.
This is a Jones and Tyrrell exclusive.
Jones and Tyrrell exclusive. We each bring something to the table we thought was worth discussing. Who's going first?
I'm gonna go first today if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all.
Okay. Now normally when it comes to these like TikTok viral things, I'm like, what a waste. Like, thank you for lowering everyone's IQ.
Okay.
But this one I kind of appreciate.
Oh, this is a TikTok trend you appreciate?
Yes.
All right, go on.
It is the Law and Order dance.
The Law and Order dance. Oh, you sent this to me, didn't you?
So apparently this choreographer, Stefan Van, created a dance set to the Law and Order SVU theme song.
You want me to open this thing up? You sent me?
Yeah.
All right, hang on.
So, and it was inspired by a DJ, I guess, who plays this song during the dance battles.
Dance battles, you say?
Yes. So if you watch the first one, it kind of gives you like an idea of like what the choreography is. And it's a pretty like easy song. It's just kind of like hand motions.
Oh,
hand motions to the.
Yeah.
Little air guitar.
Yeah, a little shimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I've seen that.
Okay,
Yeah.
So there's been great celebrity reaction to this. Like, in fact, like Mariska Hargitay and Kelly Giddish forming. Sure. They did their own little version of the dance and posted it on TikTok in their little SVU outfits and stuff like that. But the best one is the one that I sent you by a baseball team called the Savannah Bananas. They did this during the game.
I got to turn the audio off. It's just way too loud. But
they did this during the game, like the break in between pitches.
They obviously weren't out to play baseball that day.
Yeah.
Look at these guys.
But like the pitcher, I think it's like in the infield. Pretty much the entire infield starts doing the Law and Order dance.
Yeah. This is kind of fun.
And then it ends it with the pitch.
Like the thing is, there's lots of great internet trends that are funny and people do share for good reasons.
Yeah.
Just the ones that always make headlines are like people eating Tide Pods, people trying to set their Chromebooks on fire. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People trying to perform their own surgeries. And you're like, this is not
TikTok challenges.
Yeah, it's a TikTok challenge to be the biggest idiot. So, these are refreshing, man. I like the fun ones.
Like I said, I particularly like the baseball team doing it in between pitches.
Yeah.
Like the other team would never see that coming.
The other team's just like, why didn't we think of that first?
Yeah.
Maybe sell some more tickets. 1,000 games a season in Major League Baseball.
Well, what are you going to do when you're called the Savannah Bananas?
You're going to dance, I think.
That's it. Jazz hands next time.
All right. That's your contribution?
That is my contribution.
I got two quick ones.
Okay.
If that's okay if I can do two today.
You can do whatever you want, sir.
I wanted to resurrect this because we played this earlier in the show a couple hours ago. This soundbite, because we know Howard Stern's XM radio show may be discontinued.
Yes, there's a rumor.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. Now, people think we troll listeners, but Howard Stern, original troll in the 1990s.
He is. God bless him.
There's this audio bit where NoFX got played, punk band NoFX on his show.
Yeah.
And he had some thoughts about this particular track.
Who's picking this music? Who picked this one?
Scott on this one.
Scott picked this? Yeah, well, Scott doesn't get it.
Let him use that as his party.
Yeah, I'm playing that at his disco parties. Scott, oh man, this music is not rocking. It's just not rocking.
Just not rocking.
Who is that?
NoFX.
NoFX? Man. Man, no talent. That's the name of that band. NoFX. No offense, man. It's just not rocking. Scott, please don't.
And NoFX so greatly appreciated the attention. They put this bit on a couple of their albums that followed later in the 90s.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, sometimes stuff's just not rocking. No talent. Name of that band. But the item I had that was more worthy of discussion was the story Android Adam was spinning that I thought was rather entertaining because, pop stars, celebrities, rappers, whoever, they all try to portray a certain image. And MC Hammer in a bit of trouble with the law.
Yes, him and his giant pants.
Yeah, him and his giant pants. Does he still wear the giant pants?
I don't know. If he doesn't pay his car payment, like that might be his housing.
Yeah, well, JP Morgan Chase Bank suing MC Hammer, whose real name is Stanley Burrell, and his company You Can't Touch This, LLC. Turns out they can.
Yes, we can.
Turns out the bank can. He failed to make payments on a 2023 Land Rover, purchased the original loan $114,000. 76 grand still remains unpaid. And the bank is saying, Hammer, you got to turn over the vehicle. You've defaulted. We need to repo your Land Rover.
Yeah, it's Hammer time. We're putting it up for auction.
Why drive such an ostentatious vehicle? Like, I get that you're Hammer. I understand. It's like you filed for bankruptcy. He already filed for bankruptcy in 1996.
Yes, I believe so.
He had $1 million in assets at the time, $10 million in debts. His debts include unpaid taxes, Bunch of different loans. A judge denied discharging his debts. 2006, his publishing catalog was sold for $2.7 million to pay off his debts. Do you think somewhere when you're in trouble to the tunes of millions of dollars, you go, maybe I should just drive a Prius? You know what I mean? Like somewhere along the way you go, like maybe I don't need that Land Rover.
Yeah, I'd like to know, like, again, though, if you've like gone through that much money, do you think at some point you say, perhaps I need someone to help me with my finances to make better decisions?
So, get a financial manager, an accountant, somebody on your team that knows something other than hammer time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah.
I understand when like a working class person has to get a car loan to get a Hyundai Elantra to get to work. I understand. But like when you are already millions of dollars in the hole, is that really the time to get a loan to get a Land Rover?
Well, apparently the stuff that he's doing, including still performing somewhere.
He performs?
Apparently.
Did he have any songs other than You Can't Touch This?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he had a
Really?
few. He did.
MC Hammer hits. What other songs would I know?
Have you looked it up?
I'm looking right now. I don't know any of these. Oh, Too Legit to Quit.
Yep.
But I mean, that wasn't originally his song, was it?
I think it was.
Was it?
But anyway, one of the things he's doing is investing in tech startups.
Investing with what? He can't even make his car payment.
Well, I don't know, but I'm thinking, like, do we need to message him going, Dear MC, before the bank takes all your cash, would you like to help out a startup radio station / news organization in Fort Erie?
There's a donate button on our website.
Yeah.
If you're that bad with your money, dude, we'll take it. We'll put it to good use, okay?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. We'll manage your dollars for you.
I just don't understand celebrity mindset. Like, I don't understand the drive, like, to put on these appearances. And bear in mind, working in real estate, I work in an industry of people that love putting on a show for other people. I'm like, I don't get it. You want me to list your house? I will show up in a t-shirt and jeans. I don't care.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You're paying for what's in the noggin, not what I'm wearing on the rest of me.
Exactly.
You know? All right.
Exactly. It ain't a fashion show, baby.
Not at all. No.
It's a house show.
We make your house look nice.
Yeah.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah,
ugly is as ugly
That's
does.
why you have to say to people, like, I would have dressed up, but I didn't want to distract from the value of your home.
I always just say, I'm just coming straight from the radio station. Sorry about
There you
that.
go.
Doesn't matter. 9 o'clock at night. Yeah, straight from the radio station, bro.
Yeah.
Best I could do.
Well, you're not lying.
No, I never lie.
Mornings with Jones and Tyrrell. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m.